Hello, this is Rock and Read with Evelyn. I'm Evelyn, and today we're reading My Sweetest Princess Evelyn by Igloo Books. Let's get started. Princess Evelyn loved to eat strawberries more than anything else in the world. For breakfast, she would gobble down stacks of strawberry pancakes with oozy strawberry sauce. Then she would munch down a couple of sticky pink strawberry cupcakes. The king and queen were worried about Evelyn.
Don't you want to try eating other things without strawberries?
They asked the princess as she slurped down a thick, loopy strawberry milkshake. No, thank you, said Princess Evelyn. Strawberries are the best. After breakfast, Princess Evelyn usually wanted to eat even more strawberry treats. She would sneak to the kitchen, where the royal chef would happily make her a strawberry sundae or strawberry sandwiches. He sometimes even made strawberry pizza with extra sugary sauce. Princess Evelyn munched her way through so many strawberries that she even had her own strawberry field, stretching right across the palace grounds. I'm so happy to have so many strawberries all to myself, thought Princess Evelyn, gazing out of her bedroom window. Then, one day, something terrible happened. Princess Evelyn was out walking with the king and queen when she spotted a gigantic flock of birds circling above her strawberry field. I wonder what they're doing, Evelyn thought to herself, looking up at the sky curiously. Suddenly, hundreds of birds swooped down and started to snatch at Princess Evelyn's strawberries with their beaks. "Stop it!" shrieked Evelyn. "Leave my strawberries alone!" The greedy birds didn't listen. In no time at all, they'd gobbled down every last one of Evelyn's strawberries. Without strawberries, Princess Evelyn refused to eat anything at all. The king and queen tried to think of ways to tempt Evelyn into eating something new.
Don't worry,
said the royal chef.
I'll cook some fantastic new dishes.
Soon he had filled the dining table with strange and exciting meals. Try this pizza covered with sweets, Evelyn, suggested the queen.
Or some chicken with squashy pink marshmallow, said
the king. The chef brought the princess crunchy carrot cupcakes and a cherry and chocolate Swiss roll. He even made jelly with chips and a raspberry and sausage tart, but Evelyn just crossed her arms and frowned. Later, after lots of banging about in the kitchen, the royal chef wheeled out an enormous cake. It was covered in purple jelly and stuffed full of peanuts.
I made my very special peanut butter and jelly cake just for you, princess, said the royal chef, puffing out his chest proudly. Princess Evelyn thought the cake looked horrible. It didn't have any strawberries in it at all. She gave it a little poke, and with a big squish, a blob of purple jelly came squelching from the cake and splattered right onto Princess Evelyn's face. That evening, the king and queen were holding a grand feast, and everyone was busy preparing for the guests to arrive. The royal seamstress had even made Princess Evelyn a special dress to wear. When the queen had brought it up to her bedroom, Evelyn just cried, "There won't be any strawberries at the feast, so I'm not going." When she reached the bottom of the grand staircase, Princess Evelyn peeked into the dining room. She listened to all the king and queen's guests laughing and saying how delicious the food tasted. As she hid behind the wall, the yummy smells became so strong that Evelyn's mouth started to water. Evelyn wanted to get a better look at the dishes that the guests were eating. Why does everything smell so tasty when there isn't a single strawberry in sight? She wondered. Quietly, the princess crept into the dining room. Before anybody noticed, she crawled underneath the table to hide. Princess Evelyn peeked over the dining tables and couldn't believe how many unusual things she could see. Everything looked amazing. Sneakily, Evelyn snatched a bowl of blueberries, some chocolate cupcakes, a few sandwiches, and a hot dog, and then scrambled back under the table. First, Princess Evelyn decided to try a gooey chocolate cupcake. She took a small bite and couldn't believe how scummy the chocolate icing was. After gobbling down the rest of the cupcake, Evelyn nibbled her way through a crunchy cucumber sandwich, which was very tasty too. Next, Evelyn ate an extra saucy hot dog, dripping with mustard and tomato sauce. Smudge was enjoying the food from the feast too. He had just munched his way through a juicy peach when Princess Evelyn grabbed a handful of plump blueberries from the bowl. Wondering what exactly they were, she popped a berry into her mouth. "Wow!" cried Evelyn. "This is even yummier than a strawberry!" Princess Evelyn suddenly realized that she had spoken very loudly. Everyone must have heard her.
"Who's under the table?"
said one of the guests, sounding puzzled. The king lifted up the long tablecloth and saw Evelyn underneath, with blueberry juice all around her mouth.
"What on earth are you hiding under the table for, Evelyn?"
asked the queen. Feeling embarrassed, Princess Evelyn told the queen how hungry she had been and how much she liked the blueberries. "They're delicious," she said. "I'm sorry for not trying to eat the food you brought me earlier." The next day, Princess Evelyn couldn't wait until dinner time. The royal chef whipped up every lovely dish that Evelyn had refused before, plus lots of extra special treats. There was a blueberry tart, a blueberry pie, and even a blueberry sundae. "Oh, thank you," said Evelyn to the royal chef.
"And what about some strawberries?"
Princess Evelyn told the king and queen through a mouthful of chocolate cupcake.
"Otherwise, I would have never tried blueberries or peaches or any of the other yummy things I've eaten since yesterday."
With help from the royal gardeners, Princess Evelyn planted all sorts of different fruit across the palace grounds. She grew juicy grapes, sweet raspberries, and even the biggest watermelons in the whole kingdom. Best of all, Princess Evelyn loved to share her fruit with everyone. The king and queen were very proud of Evelyn for trying lots of different food, but they were even prouder of what a generous princess she had become after all. The end. Didn't you like my sweetest princess, Evelyn? She's very generous. If the birds have never eaten her strawberries, then she would have never tried other yummy foods. I hope you had a very good time reading with me. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.